football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Alabama's offense is up first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Encroachment. Defense. Mental mistake of the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the ground. It's Miller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Milroe. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exact.
Touchdown, tie, and they grab the early lead. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. Man is brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The ball is caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff again. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field. It's Gabriel. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. We'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass this time. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made in the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. He'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Whittington. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket now. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Escapes the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down at 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating.
He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bama. Made the defense look slow that time. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
To throw, it's Gabriel. Throws it to the right. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Physical run, breaking tackles. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustment? Here's the throw deep downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. And this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Using his legs, it's James. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They're going to run it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Escapes the sack. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To throw, it's Milroe. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds, because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. A tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe trying to extend the play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing with the lead? 3 minutes to go in the national championship. Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The offense offensive line is so caught up on communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. A quick juke to get free. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. It's the best possible starting field position. First and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's James. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, the quarterback didn't have any time. It's easy to sit up here and say, boy, the offensive line, why aren't they protecting him? But I'll tell you what, sometimes pre-snap, quarterback's got to get an indicator that the pressure is coming, and he's got to either adjust the protection or get rid of the ball much quicker.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, they roll the dice and go for it here on fourth down, late in the game with the lead, and they get it. Good job by the offensive line. The running back knew exactly where to go, and this one may be out of reach.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He'll take a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then
he's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, tie. And this one is getting ugly. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. The Ducks are in the red zone now. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.